Welcome to Aurora, the incubator of World 2.0. My name's Jay Skell, and we've been expecting you. You've been invited here to innovate, to invent, and to create. But we're also asking you to do the most important thing with your lives that you can do. Here, away from the rest of the world, we will build the tools to lead the planet into the future. A completely sustainable economy, a blossoming environment, safe homes, security for your family, and a community where innovation is celebrated. The generations that come after us may forget all about us, but they will thrive because of the work we do here. Thank you for joining ScaleTech in Aurora. Together, we are building tomorrow.
Let's see if that works. There we go. Alright. It's been a while. That's because my internet has been only letting me do about 5 minutes as it was. Honestly, I would, but I my videos don't end up saving, so I'd rather use YouTube. I should probably mention I have completed the game already, so I do know what I'm doing.
God damn it.
However, I'm going back through with a new character, show you guys what everything. Now that I can actually stream this. Another thing is I will not go any higher than normal, because when I went above that, I ended up wasting a whole clip before I could even kill one person with all I tried doing. So as you can see here, I went with the gear level, because the only way to do raids is if you do the gear level one. Oh, Sentinel or Blackhawk? Actually, better yet, just go with none. Oh shoot, need to change that. Alright.
We may have survivors. Yeah, who might kill?
So naturally you can always do that even if you haven't completed the game. What I just did was changing the outfit. You won't have the same outfit as this one here, a shirt, or those glasses. I had to complete a raid before I can do a Ubisoft thing to get the glasses. The shirt you can easily get from Ubisoft as well. The rest of it though is entirely from the thing. It's the game itself.
Who are these guys?
Amazingly enough, this game has probably the most adapt survival. What's the word? I believe the word I'm looking for is characteristic to it. Like, the more you play it, the more you realize if you do not do what's necessary to survive, there's a chance you might die on the right difficulty. Because it is more realistic to a war zone than most other games. Now, there's going to be a lot of chests just hidden around. Yes, in fact, I have Borderlands 3 for PlayStation.
Shit. My soldiers.
Anyway, each chest is not the same. It's not all going to be guns. Some of them will be cash. Others can be skill points or armor with gear level. Now, if it's not gear level, the amount of chest with gear goes down, and the guns go up. However, there will always be the same amount of cash or skill points around. So every gun has a unique style. You can set it up the way you need it. I tend to go a lot with long range for assault rifles. For some reason, it seems to be the easiest way for me. I will use it for close range if necessary, but if I can shoot at long range, I'm going to snipe somebody's head off with these assault rifles. The AUG seems to be the most devastating, though, if anybody wants to know. The AUG is literally my favorite gun in this game. Because I've kind of sniped so many heads off using it already. Even though it shouldn't be sniping, it's a great gun to snipe with. If you can aim it right, anyway. I understand that there's quite a lot of people that do not know how to aim for a perfect headshot with certain assault rifles. There's going to be quite a few up that way. See, that time I messed up. Oops.
Watch yourself! This guy's no rookie!
as you can see, sometimes there will be a few glitches in the game. I'm actually not sure about these two. I'm still working on these things. I got this to 10 on my other one. That's at 9 on the other one. So I'm thinking I'm going to use a new one and hope that it goes well from there. I'm thinking of sharpshooter because I am really good at headshots. Yeah. You only need to get 2 of each, and then these lines will just glow up, and these will light up as well. I always go for this one, then this one, because as you can see, an experience boost, so I'll be leveling up faster, and then everybody understands this one. I mean, come on. If you're into Tom Clancy, of course you know why you need this. But if you're not, it's because a lot of the times people will ditch you in a plane. And you will need this to float your way to safety. So, always make sure to get that as soon as possible. Otherwise, you could be putting yourself in danger. Yes! An AUG. Ooh, actually, I should probably swap those. Now, here's the thing. If you get to a shop, do not sell your guns. Instead, dismantle them. I learned this only recently. I did the dumb move and sold almost every gun I ever got. But if you dismantle instead of just selling them, you can easily upgrade them, increasing the damage, the range, and all these other stats.
Got to be alive.
Hold on, there's somebody over there. I think I see somebody over there. Yep. Alright, here's the thing about these, you can only go up to 10. But it gives you some really nice stuff. Yeah, with these you always want to click X on them, so you know what you need to do. So you can, like, rank it up. No, it's going to keep getting harder and harder, and sometimes it's going to be a pain in the rear. But you gotta keep pushing through, otherwise you're not getting anywhere with those.
Storm Cloud 1-1, this is Weaver. Come in, over. This is Weaver. Come in. Over.
Anything?
Wugats. Contact. Contact. Check fire! Walker.
Sorry, Weaver.
I want to kill him so bad. Just as many times over as I can.
Walker,
Alright.
what the hell are you doing?
Even if you manage to shoot that thing down, it's not going to stop him from anything, really. You'll probably just end up bugging the game or something, like usual. Well, between playing games, babysitting, and going nuts, I guess nothing, because it's pretty much normal, everyday stuff. Woohoo! Strike them down. If only I had a DMR or a sniper. Oh, hey, wait, I can do that at least.
Contact! I got the ghost over here! Got a survivor! Take him out! You're all mine! How you like this shit?
The heck is Armor Buster? Not even letting me pull out my stuff. Oh, looks like Sharpshooter is a bit more confusing. Oh, another thing. If you get any of this stuff, if you don't already have it, it automatically becomes a part of this, so you can change into it anytime you'd like. Ew, gross. Why is that helmet on? I don't like helmets. There we go. Let's go get that DMR over here. Alright, this one's always the same. It's always going to be a DMR so you can kill those guys over there quickly. Or at least from afar. Let's see here. I need DMR kills, so I'll just swap that back to normal shots. Pull this out and go for the radio before I start killing.
Mayday. Mayday. This is Ghost Lead. Does anyone read?
555, Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
A friend. I got the radio from a ghost.
This ghost still breathing?
Ghost Lead, you can chase the White Rabbit.
Or run with the Red Queen? Give me a sit rep.
That can wait. Your man's getting medical treatment. Follow the trail behind the ancient ruins. Your destination is in the mountains between two waterfalls.
Understood. Ghost Lead out.
Okay. Sorry about that. I was checking a Facebook message. Alright, let's see how many there are again. Shoot. That's right, if they run to their side. Oh, hey, whoa. Not cool. Alright. Now here's an interesting thing. There's this train that only ever comes in one area. This train track is never used. So I've been kind of wondering what's going on with that. But at the same time, I've never actually checked it out. It's kind of interesting if you ask me. I don't think I've seen the count the request yet. It doesn't seem to be showing up, but I'll keep a lookout for it. Alright, so yeah. That little chest over here with the Z, that's money. That will always be the money chest. Easy to get. Quite a few of them are actually going to be easy. Just gotta know where to look. At first you won't start off with the drone like you do in Ghost Recon Wildlands. However, it's still pretty much as easy to go through without it as it is to go with it. Oh shoot, that's right, it's further up. Now, the other thing is, keep in mind about these kind of places. There's going to be a lot of these with the money caches just sitting right there in front of the statues. They're just hidden all over the map. Speaking of the map, I should probably show the raid area. This whole island here, from Sector 1 to Sector 3, is all of the raid. I've yet to go to this island, and I'm pretty sure I don't want to. I don't know what could be here, if there is anything at all. But yes, this is the raid. I want to say the easiest part was probably the final boss. Hardest was probably in Sector 2. So keep your head on your shoulders if you're worried about the final boss being like, oh my god, I can't beat it. No, you're gonna be able to beat it. You just need the right team. The one that's hard is going to be this flying bird, and it's painful. I will be right back, however. I'm getting called for something. So. Alright. So, yeah.
This one.
Stuff like this, you're gonna want to keep an eye out for. It's information that can give you experience once you get enough of those. Oh, there's also this side thing here once you unlock factions. It's the Terminator. It was pretty awesome. And you get a weapon that can destroy any, and I do mean any, drone you may see out in the field. Because it has armor piercing, but it's hard on humans. It does not do much damage. Why? Because the armor piercing is small. It's kind of like shooting airsoft guns at people. It's not going to be that effective. But it does do damage either way. So it's up to you if you want to do that or not, but I wouldn't, because that's just a waste of ammo, if you ask me. They do, however, at the end give you a grenade launcher if you're any good with those. I can use the ones on the assault rifles, but I cannot use an actual grenade launcher in this game. I suck with them. I'm more likely to kill myself than the enemy with them. Yeah, if you see like a building, sometimes you might want to check it out just in case there might be an enemy or two for some experience, or maybe some chests so you can actually get some good gear.
I don't know if you heard, but
Looks like there's information nearby. And that's all enemies.
passing one of the ancient villages the other day. The whole thing was cleared out. Empty. Vines growing through roofs and all that.
Try not to shoot the civilians as much as possible, by the way, because just like Wildlands, this one is very sensitive on that.
Sentinel doesn't care about anything except profit and control.
It's disgusting.
They do not tolerate it. Alright. Now, a fun fact about this game. You start off, you get all this money, you get to the safe zone, then you find a shop. You can actually afford either a tank or an armored helicopter. Or you can go around purchasing everything else around there. Personally, I think it would be a better idea to go with the tank or the armored helicopter for one reason. You're going to need a lot of movement.
I got nothing so far. Just hear stories about these guys.
Going from one place to another with how big this island is, it's going to take a while if you're walking. Oop. And to hit R1, not circle. Oop. To show this. Alright, so now that you got all that unlocked, you get 2, you can unlock another ability slot. Perk slot. Most of these will end up being perks. Some will be abilities, and others will be consumables. There's going to be a lot to deal with. You just gotta know how to work everything into what you need it for. Alright. Sometimes you'll find hidden bunker-like areas like this one here. Just gotta keep looking every time. Also, if anybody out there criticizes my driving in game, don't worry, I'm even worse in real life. I'm kidding. Oh no, I haven't really put much effort into actually trying to drive, like, ever. Screw it. Honestly, I didn't even know this was down this way. I just thought to do it this time. I think it's funny how, like, sometimes you go through a game, next thing you know, you're going back through it with a new character, and now I should have done this. Oh my god, I feel stupid. Alright. Drunk driver on the road. Get out of the way or die trying. This one I did know, but only after I, like, tried 3 times just to find it. Now, here's the other thing. If you do this without the gear level, you also can, like, get the guns from picking them out of the chest. You can pick them up off the ground if an enemy drops them, but you cannot carry more than what you have right here, so you don't get this here. Oh shoot. Yeah, I never looked for that actually. I feel like I should. There we go. Nah, I'll just leave the vehicle. I'm already, like, pretty much there. Okay.
Stop right there! Who are you?
I was invited. Who the hell are you?
Another one. You can always turn around and go back down the mountain.
Things are a little tense, you know? Just watch how you handle that weapon. We don't allow shooting in Erewhon.
Now what's Erewhon?
The cave. That's what we call it. Get in.
From farmer to freedom fighter. What do you think of that?
What is this place? Are you boys all right or what?
We're the only two left in our chalk. No radio, no drones. Between the two of us, we got 2 rifles and 8 mags.
Locals got water here. And some supplies.
Can you believe this place, man? God damn.
Our mind's blown.
Yep.
And they're friendly more or less, but they're still keeping us on a short leash.
You boys know what took out our birds?
No clue. But there are definitely hostiles out there.
Tangled with some troops out there who were calling themselves wolves. You know who we're dealing with?
Now you're dealing with me. You the one in charge here?
Who's asking?
My call sign's Nomad. I'm the officer in charge of this operation.
By operation, I assume you mean the massively wild screw-up.
You playing nice?
I'm just trying to find out why a bunch of grunts are falling from the sky into our laps, honey.
Well, someone sank a naval cargo ship off the coast. Then the entire archipelago of Aro went dark. Now, we were sent here to figure out what happened. Next thing we know, the choppers were taken down. Almost half of my soldiers are dead.